I should make it clear that I'm no audiophile. I'm fairly happy with most consumer headsets most of the time, and if I was stuck with a 10-year-old set of £20 in-ear headphones, I'd still probably listen to them anyway. I say that because as someone who doesn't have a killer amp and DAC setup and a limited interest in high-end audio, these Audio-Technica ATH-AD700Xs seem like a phenomenal way to get someone like me interested. Let me show you around them, show you the price and the performance if you like, and if they're actually worth picking up. But first, if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more videos like this one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let me start with a rundown of what these are and what they cost. These are, like I said, the Audio-Technica ATH-AD700Xs, and these are open back over-ear headphones with 53mm drivers. They cost at least around about £165 here in the UK, although Audio-Technica's website says that they're £180, so in that kind of ballpark. Now that might sound like quite a lot of money, and it definitely is, but when you start looking at audiophile grade, well, audio gear, yeah, it kind of gets worrying how quickly that price bracket moves up. I would also mention that these are a really approachable set of headphones because they don't need a high-end amp and DAC to drive them. You could, not saying you maybe should, but you can run them off your phone and still get a reasonable listening experience. And if you want to use your PC's integrated audio, or maybe you have something like the Sound Blaster G6 that I've got, that's a really easy way to get quite a lot out of the headphones. Now that's not to say that a high-end amp and DAC won't be able to make the experience a bit better, it certainly will, but they're very approachable, they're fairly low impedance, which means you don't need a powerful amp to drive them, so you can use them with pretty much anything you want. Another thing that makes them really easy to use is actually the cable. Now that might sound strange, but it's because they use a 3.5mm jack as standard and then include a 1/4" adapter in the box. That means that if you do want to use them with a fancy DAC which uses a 1/4" jack, then you can, but if you want to use them with your phone or your standard PC, that's already built into the cable. As for the listening experience, these are fantastic. As someone, like I said, who comes from fairly standard sets of headphones, these just are worlds apart. Listening to songs in this that I thought I knew fairly well, it blew my mind how much extra clarity, how much extra detail I could hear with these that I didn't know was even in the song to begin with. The fact that it's so clear, so crisp, so true to life makes it a very, very nice listening experience. The other thing is that because these are open back, they have an incredibly wide soundstage. I might say slightly too wide, but it means that you get the impression that the artists are playing the song around you rather than having it just piped into your ears. Now they aren't perfect. They can distort a little bit on higher pitched vocals, they're definitely lacking a bit of bass naturally without any EQs, and compared to the Sennheiser HD650s that I've been testing with as well, they can sound a little bit harsh on the ears, but considering they're, less than half the price of the more recent Sennheiser HD660s, which are very similar, I'm not exactly mad. One thing that is a little bit strange with the headphones is the headband. It's not a standard style, it's basically two pads that rest incredibly lightly on your head, but that means that they don't offer the best amount of support. What tends to happen is that the headset will sink down your ears to the point where it's almost covering your neck instead of your ears, and can be a little bit frustrating. It does mean that it's an incredibly light and comfortable experience. The clamping pressure is super light as well, but it does mean that they do kind of move around a bit, and that can be a little bit frustrating. For me, these are an excellent choice for someone who isn't overly interested in high-end audio, certainly doesn't have any fancy gear at the moment, but wants to maybe try it out, see what it's like, and get a taste of legitimately good quality audio. Of course, I'm sure that the audiophiles who are watching will have some better recommendations from these, and I do really look forward to hearing those in the comments. I would love to try some of them out. But like I said, for me, these are a really, really nice option. Oh, and if you want to hear more about the shit amp and DAC setup that I have and I've been testing with these and the HT650s, then feel free to make sure you're subscribed, as I'll have a video of that coming out very shortly. So that's pretty much it. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about the headphones? What do you think about my approach to the high-end audio markets? And anything else, feel free to let me know in those comments down below. Now I'm going to leave a link to these headphones in the description that you can check out. That will be an Amazon affiliate link that will take you to your local Amazon store. We can see pricing when and where you watch this, because it can and does vary. There's also a whole load of other links you can check out in the description. A lot of links like affiliate links for people like Overclock UK, VPN options, a load of other stuff too. There's also merch or hoodies or t-shirts like this one, or a load of other cool designs. And there's some more videos over there that you can check out, as well as obviously the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. Otherwise, that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments down below as well, and we'll see you all in the next video.